Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. This game will feature AAA baseball from the Pacific Coast League. It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Sugar Land Space Cowboys. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. And on the hill in this one, Brandon Walter. Base runner's tough to come by with this arm on the mound. Opposing batters have struggled against him this year, batting under 200. Think about this. From the start of the wild card era in 1995 through 2023, 50 Major League starting pitchers held opposing hitters to a batting average under 200. Only 5 of those seasons came with an ERA over 3. So it goes to show how effective it makes him to keep that batting average against down. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And out at first. Bases empty, 1 away. Next up, Santiago Espinal. This one is labeled. It clanks off the foul pole. That's a homer. Wastes no time on this one. Home run number 5 on the season. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. Digging in, Keston Hira. A frozen rope. 2 away now. He may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. And that's the end of the inning. Welcome back. And today's starter, Landon Knapp. Here's a scouting report. Should be interesting to see how he handles righty batters in this one. They've hit better than 300 against him this season. Maybe he needs to mix up his pitch sequences, locations, or speeds because they've teed off against him. Got to do something to get them off balance. Stepping to the plate for Sugar Land, Taylor Trammell.
Circle change. Middle outside.
That one close, ruled a ball.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 1-1 pitch now. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Circle change. Low outside.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball.
High inside.
1-2 now. And that one is foul. We'll try again.
High inside.
1-2. Here's the pitch. Got the batter looking for the K. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. Now up CJ Alexander. Tearing it up at the plate recently. Averaging more than 2 hits per game in the last 5.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
High outside.
Up the middle, Miller. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. Digging in for the Space Cowboys, Shea Whitcomb. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Low outside.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's a high chopper, Freeland. Play made, that ends the inning. The Comets at the plate here in the second inning.
The first baseman,
DePaula batting 5th today, and he's got 4 homers over his last 10 games. And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. The 0-1 from the lefty. This one in the air to right. And there's one down. Nobody on with one out. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, James Tibbs III. Grounds this to the left side. Finds its way through for a hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single. That at-bat was over in the blink of an eye. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. And now, Noah Miller. Line drive. Great effort to haul it in. And there's two down. And here at the plate, Ryan Ward.
The left fielder, Ryan Ward.
The other way, and that's just foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. And the lead runner holds on at second base. All over that one. I feel for those infielders because he hit that ball hard. And it's tough to make a play on one like that, even if it is on the ground. Nice cut. Next to hit, Mike Sirota. In the air to left center. It's pretty far back. Tracks it down for the out. And that retires the side. On to the bottom of the second. Coming up to the dish now for Sugar Land, Joseph Sullivan.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Sullivan.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball, that's inside.
Circle change. Low middle.
And that drops in for a strike. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. One out and the bases are empty. Next up for the Space Cowboys, Bryce Matthews.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That one finds the zone. Two straight pitches down in the zone to get ahead. Now he can attack the rest of this AB in a lot of ways. And he's challenging that called strike.
The catcher.
And the strike is overturned following the review. They'll keep both their challenges.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
Circle change. Low inside.
And 1-2. To the right side, Freeland. And there's two down. And here's the catcher, Garrett Guillemette. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season.
Circle change.
The key as he tries to make that jump to the next echelon is to improve his hitting against righty pitching. You see so many righties on the mound that it's hard to overcome struggling against them if you want a long career. Up and in.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Right through there for a strike. Plenty of zip on that fastball. You can hear it sizzling even from the press box. Looks sharp. Home team down by one. Bottom half of the second inning. And there's a hit. Around first and digging for second. The throw in. And he's there with a double. Everything came together on that swing. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Tommy Sacco Jr. in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. In the air to left center. Base hit. Around from second, the tying run. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Great back control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. And with good speed on first, they have some options about how to attack. Tied up here early in the ball game. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. On to the next inning. Here's the catcher, Chucky Robinson. Ground ball left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. No time wasted here. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Already a solo homer in this one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. We're here in the top half of the third. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Makes a nice running catch. And now the DH, Keston Hiura, 0 for 1. Swings through that one. Matthews. There's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Jack Winkler.
Nope. Ball one.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Change. Low inside.
Left field getting pretty deep. That's got a chance. And it'll bang off the wall to second. That's a leadoff double. He was all over that one. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream. The pitcher's nightmare. Swings and misses, and it's 1-1.
High inside.
And that's in for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Fights it off, we'll see another.
Circle change. Low outside.
And again on 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Down.
Circle change. Low outside.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
And a foul ball, so he stays alive.
Circle change.
Runner at second with nobody out. Rolls away a little bit. Throw comes into third. Not in time. He's safe. Foul ball. It remains a full count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off plus. Got the strikeout looking. Huge K there. And now, C.J. Alexander. Rounded out the first time.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
One away with a runner at third. Next
Ball.
offering is downstairs.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
On the ground. And it stays fair. Runner from third in to score. They take the lead. It's 2-1. In at second with an RBI double. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. Great bat control there. Slapped it down the third base line and kept it fair. That's clean hitting. 0-1 now. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. That one is absolutely pummeled. And it's off the wall. The run scores from second. And they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Maybe not quite the right launch angle, exit velo combination to leave the yard, but he did a really nice job pounding that one to deep left. Extra bases are always appreciated. Out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Matthews. 0 for 1. Grounded out the first time around.
Ball 1.
Circle change. Middle inside.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out of hand. As we go to the top of the 4th, now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. On the ground to third. Stops it on a slide. Throw to first. In the dirt. Picks it for the out. And that is a great play. Base is empty, 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Josue De Paula. Ground ball to the right side. Winkler steps on the bag. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, James Tibbs III. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one in the air to center field. Sullivan settles under and makes the catch. Welcome back. The Space Cowboys at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. The Space Cowboys became Houston's AAA affiliate in 2021, and just 4 years into their existence, they won their first Pacific Coast League and AAA titles. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 1 gone, leading off the 4th. Nobody on with 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Tommy Sacco Jr. That's a strike, but probably not a great one to swing at on the first pitch. Smart take, I think. Trying to bunt for a hit. And that's foul. Now here's the 0-2. Struck out looking for the backwards K. 2 outs already in the home 4th.
The right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Kellen Strong. Went down on strikes the first time through. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
That one out to right. Can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Low inside.
Next one's popped in the air into right. And it drops in. Gets on base and keeps it going.
Circle
Jack
change.
Winkler now at the plate.
Inside.
This pitch popped up. De Paula settles underneath it. Gets there. Got it. We're ready for the 5th inning. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Noah Miller. Miller, 23 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2021. Skies it out towards left center. It's pretty deep. 1 up, 1 down. 1 out and the bases are empty. Ryan Ward digs in now. Swing and a rocket. That's back. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. And that extends the inning. Smooth swing on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. And here is Chucky Robinson. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Now a flare off the bat. And it's just foul. Oklahoma City trailing by 2. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. On the ground, out to short. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 5 here in Sugar Land. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
That's a ball.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a miss. It's now 1-1. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Swings through that one for strike 2.
High inside.
Now a fly ball to right center. And there's 1 down. Bases empty, 1 away. And the next batter, C.J. Alexander. 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
This one in the air to right. It's carrying. And there's 2 away. Shea Whitcomb, the next to hit.
High inside.
2 outs, bases empty.
Inside.
That one misses low.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Low outside.
Fights that one off, will reset and do it again.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Next
That's
pitch
ball
misses.
2.
And the count is 2-2.
Low
2
inside.
down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the 5th. And that's in the dirt.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Payoff pitch
Ball
off
4.
the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Significant opportunity now with a good runner on first and 2 away. A big secondary lead can turn into a run with a ball in the gap. Sullivan in the box again, takes a strike. And that's in for a strike. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle net. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Whitcomb, the runner at first, with 2 out. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Top of the 6th inning. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Santiago Espinal. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Ripped to third and caught. And even with the batter turning on that one and ripping it pretty hard, it still got caught. Some serious reflexes on that play. Line drive for a base hit to right center. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. let it get deep in the zone, then dropped the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. And now at the plate, Alex Freeland. And that will fall. The tying run is aboard. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. And here's the first baseman, Josue De Paulo. Hit hard on a line. Pulls it in, 2 away. James Tibbs III will hit next. Swing, soft line drive, and it falls. In there, he's safe. That may wind up being a pivotal at bat in this one. This next, they turn things over to the southpaw, Tom Cosgrove. This won't be easy, coming in with the bases loaded. Noah Miller now at the plate. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty on the mound. Held off down the right side. Bases loaded, 2 down. And he asks for time, trying to slow things down with the bases loaded. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Swings and misses, struck the batter out as they escape the bases loaded jam. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Will Klein. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Matthews leading things off and takes a strike. Pitches in the dirt. On the ground to first, De Paula steps on the bag. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Nobody on with 1 out. Stepping to the plate for Sugarland, Garrett Guillemette.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tommy Sacco Jr. Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. 1 out and the base is empty. Sliced the other way, that's a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. On the ground to short, Miller. They get 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. And now, Jack Winkler. Fastball in for a strike. That's a strike. Strong leads off of first with 2 away. Just misses the mark outside the zone. What a take with 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Espinal settles underneath it and makes the catch. We go to the top of the 7th. Ryan Ward getting ready to hit.
Ryan Ward.
Swing and a drive. Is this one gonna go? Bangs off the wall. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Smoked it into the gap, just not quite the right swing to put it over the wall. Good result anyway. This next at bat is going to be critical. At the plate, Mike Sirota squares to bunt but misses. A little too amped up on that bunt attempt? I don't know. You have to be able to pull back if it's going to be out of the zone. Strike two. And there's a hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. We'll see if they can build on this and cap. That's a base hit as a run scores. Picks himself up an RBI. You talk about strong hands, he's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. Now at the dish, Santiago Espinal. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-1. Sack bunt towards third.
Foul.
And a foul ball. Gets the bunt down on the right side. Winkler. The throw to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. One out and two on. Next up for the Comets, Keston Hiura. Swing and a miss late on that one. Foul ball there. A laser into the outfield. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on a sac fly. And now they trail by one. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jaden Murray. This is a pitcher who makes hitters earn their way on base. Rarely gets in trouble because of free passes. Swing and a high fly to left. Sullivan on the move to the alley. Gets there. Got it. Bottom of the seventh, Taylor Trammell digs in now. Left field. This one pretty far back. There's one down. One out and the bases are empty. CJ Alexander, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Just can't catch up to the heat. And the curveball is down and in. Missed inside with the curveball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Fastball for a strike. 2-2 now. In the dirt.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Battling here. Fouls it away.
Curveball. Low middle.
Now the payoff pitch. Well struck. Right field. This one on its way. And it's gone. It just got out of here. 7th homer of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3. He's definitely on a good run at the plate. He has to be feeling very confident. I'm sure the front office is feeling good about him too. 2 down. Bases are empty with 2 away. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joseph Sullivan. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The 0-1 offering. And it's strike 2. Just misses the inner half. Line drive, base hit. Around first and heading for second. And it's a 2-out double. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. And the 1-2. And that's a strikeout looking. They limit the damage here. We're in the top of the 8th. Josue De Paula now at the plate. The 0-1. Grounds this one to short. Whips it to first. And that's 1 away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th.
Now batting.
Bases empty, 1 away. The batter now, James Tibbs III. Smoked a line drive single to center the last time up. The 0-1. Line, and that's a base knock. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Seeing the ball very well in this game. That's a swing I'm sure he'll want to come back to in the video room and try to replicate consistently. Great rip to the opposite field for a hit. And now, Noah Miller makes the grab on the run. Righty reliever out the pen, Kai-Wei Tang. Limiting home runs well so far this season. Now a high fly ball to left center. That's pretty far back. Tracks it down for the out. And that is out. Digging in for the Space Cowboys, Garrett Guillemette. Already a homer for him in this one. That one in the dirt.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
That's ball 2.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Up and in.
That's ball 3.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
There's a strike.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
So now a full count with another power hitter waiting on deck. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tommy Sacco Jr. There's a strike.
That's a ball.
That backdoor breaker was awfully close. I think he may go to it again later in the AB. Next pitch, in for a strike. Swing lifted to left field. Ward has a beat on it. And makes the catch. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, Kellen Strong. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that'll do it. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Mike Sirota getting ready to hit. Up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. And they've got some choices now with good speed on the bases.
Ball.
Robinson up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Tying run waits at the plate. In the air to the right. And there's one away. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Lifted in the air, right field. Strom moving under this one. And they're 2 down. So down to their final out of this one. Hira at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. Wallops this one out towards right center. And that's a base hit. Off the base of the wall. Coming around third. Comes across to score. Big time at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. And now with 2 outs, a good shot to tie it up, though they'll probably need a base hit. Next to hit, Alex Freeland. Ground ball to short. This should do it. And that's the ball game. Your final score in this game, 5-4. So they hang on to win it by a run. For our entire excellent crew, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in to Baseball on the Show. And good night, Jim, wherever you are.